Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and once again, we are jumpstarting. Today, we're gonna hopefully pick something that isn't goblins, legion, tree folk, predators, wizards, or dinosaurs, because we've played them all so far. So, 2,000 gold in, 2 ICRs out, and a couple of packs. We'll see what we can get this time around. We're gonna choose our packs, so we haven't picked any of these. I do like walls. We've done a little bit of white, we've done Legion. I really like walls, you know me. I do like me a high alert list and whatnot. Yeah, let's do walls. And then we'll try to pick something slow and tempo-y that can benefit from the defense of the walls, I guess. There is also lightning, which does have its benefits. And feathered friends. I think this one's got a specific M20, or what is it in Theros? I don't know. I think it's got a specific card in it that I already have 4 of, so don't really want to take my chance on that one. Walls and Chandra? That could be cool. I do want these lands, very specifically, because I think they look quite interesting. Less so the art and more the bordering. I think the bordering looks amazing. Should we do Walls and Chandra? It's a weird combo, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, we got Doctor, so we can gain a ton of life, get things like Rock's Faith Mender and whatnot. There's also minions. I don't know. Let's do Chandra. Walls and Chandra.
Fire, huh?
Why not? Let's have a look at this thing. Good old Gruul. So, our build-around cards are big cards. Towering Titan, 6 mana 0/0, enters the battlefield with X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is the total toughness of other creatures you control. Then you can sacrifice a creature with Defender. All creatures gain Trample. Okay. We do have some big walls. We also have Chandra's Incinerator, which is a 6 mana 6/6, which gets a little bit cheaper based on the non-combat damage we've dealt. Chandra Heart of Fire from the Chandra pack, obviously. Yeah, we got actually some pretty big creatures and decent removal. Carve and Caryatids, protection from zombies on the Grave Brambles. Obviously, you know which one we want to be going up against. So all of these defenders either have a way of not being defenders, or we have something like Assault Formation, which ties the whole deck together. 2 mana enchantment that says each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. In the case of like red cards, that might come back to bite us, because obviously when you design red cards, you always make their toughness lower than their power, which is just a thing that red does. But it looks like we got some decent removal, though. And, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of non-bow synergy here, I would say, but I don't know. Maybe we can go Overgrown Battlement and get some big boys out. We've got some sweet lands as well. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay, shall we? This video is brought to you by the generous support of our wonderful patrons and channel members that you see here. If you'd like to support the channel and get access to cool content like sneak peeks, bonus videos, polls on future content, or access to a personal deck critique from myself every month, then hit the join button down below, or check out the Patreon link in the description. With all that said, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, let's have a look, see. I think we're keeping this. Player or Planeswalker? Pillar of Flame? Yeah, it seems fine. Got some nice ramp. So we need like double red and we can get to like an early Pyroclastic Elemental. Weird card. But yeah, adding green for each creature with Defender you control on turn 2 is very nice. I love Overgrown Battlement. I used to play this in a kitchen table deck built around Genesis Wave and Planeswalkers. So essentially I would have a wall sub-theme that would leverage the Overgrown Battlement to produce as much green mana as I can, so that I can then Genesis Wave and pull cards from the top of my library equal to the amount I've waved for. And then you reveal all the super friends, and at the same time, you also reveal doubling season so that those Planeswalkers enter with double loyalty counters, which means they can ult the turn they come out. It was very fun. Yeah, very unlikely to be able to do that on Arena, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be very much into it. I think this is... I want to say it's Discard Mill, which is a very nice combination. Gonna put that out there. Alright, well, Carve and Carry added to draw a card. We're looking for that Assault formation at this point, because our hand looks great if we have one. DM Hodson, thank you for following while I'm not live. I appreciate that. Twitch.tv/SuperMadLad, link in the description. Mind Rot, discard 2. Okay, we're going to get rid of Pillar of Flame, because so far our opponent hasn't shown us anything worth killing. And I guess it's Thrill of Possibility. If we're getting milled, we don't really want to overdraw our cards. And we've got Chandra's Incinerator or the Elemental. I mean, this just straight up does more damage, so I guess we should get that out. 6/6 Trampler. Coming right in. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, that's fine. I mean, it's got a passive as well, which is useful. 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. Alright, so we're just going to go with the Elemental. Pass the turn. So yeah, whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to that creature or planeswalker that player controls. So basically double damage on things like Flames of the Firebrand. This is a 6 power for 3 mana. Occultists. Whenever it or another creature dies, target player mills a card. Only one. Okay. We got a Forest. That's not great. Also, this counts as non-combat damage as well, so that's 2 damage on that, which is nice. We do actually want to get things down like that. So, let's see. So let's do Flames of the Firebrand, our opponent, all 3. And then this gets to deal 3 to the Occultist. And then we get to go Magmut, swing for 5. This will deal double damage effectively because of the Capture Sphered up Incinerator. And to be honest, if they've got Mind Rot effects, we might as well just discard and play our Forest. So they've milled over, well, nothing really of note at the moment. We're in Assault formation away from winning, basically. The Dalcant Entrancer, target player mills 2 cards for 1 mana, and a tap. They're not going to have much opportunity to tap. I dare say they'll be dead pretty soon. Yeah, just which one of these forests was a mountain, and I wish this forest was a card. So, Magmut, you, Incinerator. This doesn't actually do what I think it would do. Bam. Well, let's get in anyway. Opponent goes to 5. Yeah, it has its applications, but if you don't read the card properly, then it doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. And then again, I was going to do the Magma anyway. I guess I was going to do the Elemental as well, so it really doesn't make much difference, but still, misunderstanding the card isn't a great start. But yeah, Walls and Chandra, 1 game down. I'm going to remember this time to go to the main menu screen so you can see what I unlock as part of my ICR. We have got Dualcaster Mage. Very cool card. Got a plan for that card in the future, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, 1 win down. Let's keep on going. Alright, let's have a look-see. We got the Warmonger's Chariot. Equipped creature has +2/+2, and as long as equipped creature has Defender, it can attack as though it didn't, which is cool. Flames of the Firebrand, decent removal. Crushing Canopy could be decent removal. And yeah, we got a turn 1. I guess we got a turn 1 play in the Thriving Grove. We probably don't want to do that, actually. We want to go Portcullis into Chariot, into hopefully drawing a land, so we can either equip or firebrand. I think that's the plan. We are on the draw as well, so we have a little bit of value. So it is a green-black deck for our opponent. Unsure what they're playing, but now they know we're playing walls. Is that vampires? Vampires and counters, I think. Believe that to be the case. Alright, so we are going to obscure what we're doing, and we're going to play the Forest and the Warmonger's Chariot. So we can actually equip the Vine and start swinging through. For whatever it's worth, which is not a great deal at the moment. Incinerator's not too bad, though. Yes, we might as well get this equipped up. It's a 2-5 now. There's no reason to swing through, though. We swing for 2, they don't block, they swing for 4, so we lose out on that one. Ooh, Armorcraft Judge draws them cards. They're getting some value. And there's Assault Formation. Now it makes sense for us to get in. Or at least a certain amount of sense. Let's see. Flames of the Firebrand. I do want to get a little bit of cost reduction on the Incinerator here. But that involves getting a lot of non-combat damage in on our opponent. I don't think we're going to get by not hard casting this. I guess we'll just go with the Assault Formation. Thriving Grove on red. And still we can't really attack. We need a blocker back first. Finishing Blow to kill the Vine. Yeah. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, we will go with Mountain. And it's really a tough spot, because I don't really want to kill anything with Flames of the Firebrand necessarily. But I'm going to have to. I think we just have to specifically go after the max amount of damage on board. And just play the Incinerator next turn and hope it's good enough. Oh dear. Well, that needs killing with a Crushing Canopy before they can use it. Which will put me pretty close to dead, because I'm not actually doing anything with my turn. I am killing their Mythic, though, which feels good. But if they just have an answer to the Incinerator, I'm sure they can just absolutely Ruffle Stomp me here and I will do nothing. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no coming back from this. Hungry Flames. 3 damage to creature, 2 damage to a player or planeswalker, so I can kill this and hit this and get a little bit of cost reduction to play this, but it's not good enough really. They just keep pushing through. And that will be all she wrote. They can outrace us. I need to get a really seriously good top deck, I guess. So they equip that up. You can hit me for 4 and put me to 1, and then I'm dead to the Fetid Imp on the swing back. Or they can just play it nice and slow, I guess. And I can draw a mountain and lose anyway. Yep, so I pass the turn holding this mountain. Make it appear as though I actually stand a chance. Doesn't this thing trigger off of death? Yeah. They just sacrifice the Fetid Imp and that's 3 points of damage. Or they can put me to 1 and miss lethal. Pyromancer, and yeah, just cannot draw my way out of this. Alright, we've got time for one more game, so let's go and do it. On the play, I think for the first time ever, actually. Sounds okay. It's not great. We need green mana, but we do have the Thrill of Possibility and a turn 1 Pillar of Flame, should it be useful. Opponent is playing Lightning. Okay, so we're going to go with the Portcullis Vine and pass the turn. I feel like we should hold the thrill of possibility until we know what we're digging for. It's lightning beasts. Okay, well, Chandra's Magmut. Getting on in. Can use that to deal 1 point of non-creature damage so that the incinerator is a little bit cheap, and then get a cost reduction on with the Pillar of Flame potentially as well. But I don't think that's how we're going to do this. I think we're just going to ping our opponent and probably just kill this Bush Strider with a Pillar of Flame. In all honesty. Then again, next turn I don't have to worry about it if I go for the land drop next turn. Yeah, I guess I could wait. Let's just wait. Truffle Snoot! That's Truffle Snoot. Isn't he adorable? What a little cutie. Take 3. We will dump the... Are we going on the Elemental? I don't know. I think we're going Pillar of Flame. Oh! Oh! Okay. It's a thing. I think we have to go with the Incinerator first, though. So that we got a decent blocker for the Heart of Fire. I'd really like to get empty-handed so we can use the top ability on the Chandra. First time actually seeing her. She's awesome. That is a 3/3. So let's go with Forest, Chandra, Heart of Fire, Wall of Vines, and then we can do 2 damage to any target. Oh, I double-clicked by accident there. I thought I was going to hit the Wall of Vines. And we're going to hit our opponent. Because we hit our opponent. Incinerator can hit that. Which is not too bad. And yeah, pass the turn, protect our Chandra. If we can get to the -9, we can probably win the game. I don't know. I'm not sure what the targets are for Chandra Heart of Fire's -9. They're probably not that great, in all honesty. Living Lightning, 4 mana, 3/2. When it dies, return an instant from your graveyard to your hand. There are 0 of them. And our opponent has just revealed an X2 for us. So we're going to go ping you. And it doesn't matter where this goes. We're going to go ping you. Ping you. Play big boy. And keep passing the turn. I can keep doing this all day. We do have a 3 damage burn spell in the Magmut plus the Chandra's Tick Up as well, so we can get rid of the Mauler and whatnot. I just don't feel the need to right now. Must be blocked. Okay. I would be happy to. Yeah. I only have to block it with 1 creature, so I'm probably just going to throw the Elemental in play in case they have something like Titanic Growth. I'm not sure what the pump spells are in our opponent's deck. I'm sure they've got something that could kill my Incinerator, and I think this has got too much value on its passive to really risk throwing it under the bus. But yeah, we could have gone for the card advantage if we really wanted to, or we could just keep pinging our opponent with the +2. Either way, we were absolutely dominating our opponent there. And yeah, walls protect Chandra. That was at least the idea behind the very loose concept I went with when I picked these 2. So happy it at least worked once. Alrighty then, let's have a look-see on the draw with an actual low-cost hand. Yeah, I guess we can keep this. It's a thing, I suppose. Gonna need a use for the young Peasy, but if we've got good defense and we've got Magmut pinging every single turn, it's hard to see this one going too badly. Opponent on spell casting. And I think this is Archaeology? Something like that. Got the Pyroclastic Elemental for our turn 5 play. Yeah, it's something to do with our artifacts anyway. And we've got a Heartfire Immolator, 2 mana, 2/2 with Prowess, which we've got to be aware of. I think we're just going to go with... I think Crushing Canopy is mostly dead in this particular matchup. Let's go with a Magma. I want to know if they've got some pump spells for that Immolator. Because I sure as hell don't have any instant and sorceries. They've got a Shock. I don't know if I would have gone like that. I think I would have gone to combat first and prowessed for a gotcha. Opponent disagrees though. So they can sack this to draw a card at any time they want, which is fine. We're going to go with the Pyromancer and then the Thriving Bluff. Thrill of Possibility now opening up Pyromancer as a worthy option. It's another reason why I didn't go with this one first, because I didn't really want to get shocked off. Green on the bluff. And pass. So I think this is a dead card. I think blue might have a few like Sphinxes or something like that. This certainly won't have any enchantments that I care about. I'm waiting to be wrong, but I don't think I am. Alright, let's discard the mountain. Make an elemental and draw a forest. You know, when I discarded that mountain, I thought to myself, you know what? I wouldn't mind to just replace it with a forest. That'd be good. Roving Keep, though. It's fine. It's fine. So they should probably keep attacking me with the Immolator. I have no good blocks. I either block and they inevitably prowess. I'm gonna go with Thirst for Knowledge, okay. Seems like a decent enough combo for a prowess deck to have these kind of cards. Non-creatures as well with the artifacts. Immolator doing some work. Wouldn't mind having an answer for it. Yeah, we'll take 3 again. Now we get to attack in at least. Overgrown Battlement. Alright, so get in for 3. As long as I can pressure my opponent equally, that's fine by me. We'll play this 5/4. Still not terribly comfortable about blocking with it, though. Seems easy enough for the Immolator to become 4 power and toughness. Scuttlemut. Okay. And Scarecrow. Oh, fair enough. They just want to go wide. Wall of Blossoms. That's in this pack? My god. My god. Alright, Wall of Blossoms then. Play a forest. And it's between pinging our opponent with an elemental or playing an overgrown battlement. I think I'm going to go with the battlement since it's got that mana ramp potential of getting down this roving keep, which definitely will shut off the Heartfire Immolator. Board state's looking pretty well defended now. We just want to find something interesting. Oof. Something interesting that we can defend, like Chandra. So, roving keep and piling. And keep passing. I guess Assault Formation would also look pretty good here. We've got a very, very powerful board that we can attack with. Archaeo Mender for the Spell Bomb. Plays it for the prowess and then probably sacks it again, I'm assuming. They can pay blue to bounce. There's not really much skin off my back though doing that. I guess they've got a reasonable attack now, but I don't have terrible blocks. And Thermo Alchemist, that's the kind of card I want. The ability to ping in a stalemate situation is a desperate desire of mine. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to block with the Wall of Blossoms and then probably just... I could even see getting rid of Young Pyromancer just to kill the Immolator. Otherwise it's just an elemental block. It doesn't feel all too great. Then again, losing PZ when I can get this elemental back later by keeping her alive also doesn't seem too amazing. Neither does that draw. And Roving Keep is back down. So this attacks as a 7/7 if I want it to, which is honestly not that great. Signpost Scarecrow. Oh yeah. Now that's some value. Yeah, I wouldn't say that they've got good attacks anymore. They just want to go with the Thermo Alchemist. Scarecrow sacks things, right? Sack a Scarecrow to draw a card. It's just this dudette right here. Oh, you're a Scarecrow? Oh, damn. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's got some major card advantage value in it. Ah, can't this say artifact? Crash through. Should tap the Alchemist here, since it's going to untap anyway. Take us to 13. Yep. Yeah, I think this is archaeology, judging by this island. I want to say it's archaeology. So they've got trample, but that shouldn't matter, because they're not going to attack. Ooh, it's an incinerator. Alright, give me Chandra. Chandra on this board's looking real good. Let's give me anything of note, please. Anything useful, I beg of you. Play a flyer even. Do that. Gonna sack the Scarecrow to draw a card. Yep. Yeah, archaeology seems like a really good pack to pick. The card advantage is just absolutely absurd. And if you can combine that with something that you have a chase rare or mythic with in another pack, then you're absolutely golden. Juggernaut. Can't be blocked by walls. That's a stinger. At least we've got the incinerator. It's not a wall, right? It's an elemental. Are you a wall? You're a plant wall. Are you a wall? You're a wall. Are you a wall? Plant wall. Just check him. Not all walls are walls. Alright. You a Scarecrow? You're a Juggernaut. Ah. Yes. That's a good card. We'll pass the turn. Gonna be here for at least 12 turns. Till we die to that Alchemist. And then they can pay 4 with the Scarecrow to return a Scarecrow, which they can sack to draw cards. I'm jealous. I truly am. That's a Scarecrow. Caw, my dudes. Alright, so it must attack. So we're just going to must block it. We're going to assume they don't actually have a decent answer here. Even if they do, I don't think I can take the 5 every turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Come on. Assault formation. Chandra. Yep. Fine. At least it's a thing that can attack. It's better than what I've got so far. I mean, paying 7 on the Roving Keep just does not seem good at all. Go to 7. Return something with the Scarecrow. Get that the Juggernaut. I guess is a thing. I'm just going to sack instead. You know what? Fair enough. It's not as if you're not winning anyway. Let me just double check this thing, because it can only kill creatures or planeswalkers. Okay, so it can't hit my face when I'm at 2, for example. Good card, coming right up. Come on. Here we go. So look how good Chandra would be right now. 2 damage to any target. 2 damage to any target. Exile and draw 3. It would just be so good. If only I could do it. One of these days, mark my words, I'll draw a good card. You'll see. You'll all see. It's alright. It's pretty big. Can't say it will win me the game in 7 turns, unlike my opponent's Thermal Alchemist. It's a 25-25. Actually, it might, because we can sack a wall to give creatures trample. That's a thing. Yeah, actually, we could win next turn. Never mind. I'm not going to hover it, because if I hover it, my opponents might know that I'm going to potentially win the game next turn. Yeah, but Towering Titan essentially sacks a wall to give all creatures trample. So we're probably going to activate Roving Keep, activate the Gargoyle Sentinel, sack the Wall of Vines, maybe. And then swing with all. Short Sword, yep. They want to get down the Ether Spellbomb in their graveyard so they can bounce my Towering Titan. That's really what they want to be doing here. Game's definitely winnable if they keep doing that. Ah, god damn it. No one ever looks at their graveyard unless it's to win the game. Ah! Stop winning the game. I hate it. And do it on their turn. Okay. I'm gonna replay it. But they can do that every single turn as long as I've got the Scarecrow. So I have to deal with the Scarecrow, like I've been trying to do for a long time. Equip the Meteor Golem, okay? Longest game of all time. I really so desperately hope something good can come from it. So what my opponent wants to do here is they want to be able to recur Meteor Golem with the Scarecrow. That is their plan. I'm not going to allow them to do that. I'm just going to block with Young Peasy. Young Peasy's doing nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. Portcullis Vine. Speaking of things that are doing nothing for me. There's another one. $27. Guess I can get in with the Gargoyle Sentinel. At the very least. Go to 5. And kill my own thing with a Crushing Canopy. Is there any value in that? I don't know. Truly do not know. Go to 5. Hit our opponent down to 14. So yeah, we can, while our opponent's preoccupied, sack a creature with Defender. All creatures gain trample until the end of turn. So I would have a pretty good attack if my opponent could not loop Spellbomb. But alas, they can with their Scarecrow. Maybe they don't know. I mean, they went with the Buried Ruin first. And I don't... Have we actually seen them return with the Scarecrow? I don't know if we have. I will block with the Piling. My entire board is ready to attack. If only I could. Grave Bramble. Okay. What are we doing here? I think we're just all attacking. Let's get in. Because then they go... Ah, they now know. Oh, they went with the... Excuse me? I don't think they know that they can... Oh, it's Artifact Creature! Haha! I don't know how to read their cards either. Sweet. We should be swinging with the Roving Keep and the Gargoyle Sentinel as well. But I'm assuming this is sufficient anyway. Yeah, whatever. That one. I have Trample now. Going to 4. You're blocking 14 and I'm dealing 27. So what's going on in here? What are we doing? You dying? Okay. Oh no, we missed lethal. We missed lethal. Fine. Take her up onto 1. Kill him next turn, right? Can't possibly die here. That's never gonna happen. Sorry if any of you guys are getting tilted by my misplays. Turns out it happens. 3 damage to any target. Does this need to... It needs to tap, so the Summoning Sickness will stop it. Any artifact creatures of note? Signpost Scarecrow. Juggernaut. Doesn't really do much against the toughness problem that they have right now. I can't believe that after all the terrible plays I've made, that we might actually be winning here. Judging by the plays that I'm seeing, I think we'd be winning. Sack to draw, to dig the way out. Yeah, we know that that one card isn't an answer to what we've got here. So it needed to be a top deck. Our survey says... Did I miss lethal and then get reverse lethaled? Okay, I will jump block again. And our opponent will explode. Damn. Damn. Seems pretty good. Alright, well, I think I'm here to confirm at the very least that Chandra plus Walls is not a good combination, but we went into it knowing that would be the case anyway. Walls, Chandra, it's time to retire you, because this is the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you haven't been too tilted. Why does it say I've only got one mountain and 7 forests? How weird. Huh. But anyway, hopefully you haven't been too tilted by my misplays. Hopefully you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you have, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that jazz. We'll be back later on in the week with some more Jumpstart. I'm absolutely loving this format, so we've got a pack to open. We can open a pack. Why not? Core 21. Now I know this isn't gems, because I haven't opened any of this in weeks. Conspicuous Snoop is a card I actually needed, and I was going to craft sometime soon, so pretty good, pretty good. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.